Welcome to Christ-Centered Ironworks. I'm your co-host Jessica Adams. Today we're going to talk about starting a store on Etsy. Before I do that, I'm going to share a little bit of stats with you from Etsy itself. They have 45 million items for sale. That sounds like a lot, so you may wonder, well, am I going to have a ton of competition? There is 29.7 million active buyers currently on their site. So you have good odds, all things considering. Etsy is a global marketplace, so people from other countries can buy your goods as well as within your own country. In 2016, Etsy's gross annual sales was $2.84 billion. So there is potentially a lot of money that you can make on Etsy. Now, for us personally, we started our Etsy store in August of 2013. And our first year we had 27 sales. So it was kind of slow, and it's something that takes time to build. But now to date, we've had 1,082 sales. So before we start, I'm going to tell you there's a link down below in the description, and you click on that and you can get 40 free listings. And that just helps you, it gives you a boost to get started on your shop. So let's begin.
The link below will bring you to this page. There in the center, you'll see a big blue button that says Open My Etsy Shop. Click on that and it will take you where you can register or sign in. If you're new to Etsy, go ahead and fill out an email, a password, and a username, and then click Register. If you already have an Etsy account, go over to the Sign In button at the top, and then just enter your email or username and your password. On the next page, it's going to walk you through your shop preferences. The very first item that you get to select is your shop language. In our case, it's English, but they also have several other languages. Below that is your shop country. For us, it's the United States, but they have countries from all over the world. And then below that, your shop currency. For us, it's the United States dollar. But go ahead and select what works for you. Underneath that, they ask which of these best describes you. The first one, selling is my full-time job, or I sell part-time because I hope to sell full-time. The third one, I sell part-time and that's how I like it, or other. We like selling full-time. Then press Save and Continue. The next page, they'll allow you to name your shop. They give you up to 20 characters, and then next to it there's a Check Availability button. I'm going to try for Daily Blacksmith. I press Check Availability, and it says, yes, this is available. Then I can press Save and Continue. The next thing, you have to add at least one item to your shop to continue on to the further steps. So go ahead and click Add a Listing. In advance of adding this listing, I've already written down a few little bit of information about it, and I've taken some photographs and I've weighed it in an envelope. The first piece of information it asks for is photographs. Now, if you have an SD card, you can put it in. Here I have some pictures of a bottle opener, and this is what I'm going to list. You can select up to 5 photographs. After you've clicked the first one, you can press the Control button and hold it down while you select up to the 5 photographs that you would like, and then press Open. While those are loading, I'll go ahead and go down a little bit, and it's going to ask for some more information about our listing. This one says Title. The title for my bottle opener is going to be hand forged bottle opener with leaf. Below that, it asks who made it. I'm going to say a member of my shop. What is it? It is a finished product. And also, when did you make it? This one was made recently. It was made in 2016. But the other option you can select is made to order. Going down a little bit, it's going to ask me to place this in a category. This helps buyers find your item. I am going to put this bottle opener under home and living. And then it gives you a subcategory. The subcategory this is going to be in is kitchen and dining. Then it gives you another category. It's going to be drink and barware. Following that, they give 2 more options. This one will be under barware. And then our final option will be bottle opener. Now, it can be sometime depending on what item you have, you kind of have to search around and find the right category for it to be in, but it doesn't hurt to kind of click and browse through them to get a feel for it. Going down a little further, I'm going to leave the options they already have there for renewal, and for the renewal is just whether you're going to manually renew it, which is fine, or they can automatically renew it for you. But let's stick with manual, and the type of item this is a physical item. Now, there's some more info that just loaded above that. All of this is optional information that you can add. Primary colors, holiday and occasion. Since that's optional, I'm going to pass it for now, but I will go into it in a different listing. Now here's where we get to write our description of our item. My description is going to read, this one-of-a-kind bottle opener is hand forged by blacksmith Roy Adams of Christ-Centered Ironworks. That's a great place to include your name and your shop name. This forged bottle opener features a lifelike leaf with natural shaping and hammer texture. Then I'll follow with open your root beer or beverage of choice with this fantastic piece of art. And then I'm going to put another sentence kind of what this also could be used for. We're going to say fantastic as a groomsman gift or gift favor. And then we're going to follow with a little bit of specifics about it. This metal bottle opener measures 5.5 inches long. So in the description, we've told a little bit about ourselves, some about the item, and then also you want to give your length, your sizes, your weight, if that's applicable, and just as much information as you can get in there. Normally I try to do 2 to 3 paragraphs. We're going to go down right here in tags. You're going to want to enter some information. These are words that people might search for to find your items. So for this listing, I'm going to say bottle opener is one, then press add. I'm also going to do forged bottle opener, add that. Let's try hand forged bottle opener. it says it's more than 20 characters, so that one's too long. So I'm going to take out the last part and just enter hand forged. I'm also going to enter the phrase blacksmith made. We're going to go with steel bottle opener. And bottle opener tool. So they give you quite a few. Try to use them all up if you can. Material. Enter the material that your item is made out of and press add. And then below that is your pricing. Now for this item, we're going to say the price on this one's $20. Quantity, we only have one of them. We're going to skip on the SKU, don't need that. The variations, I'll cover that in depth on a different video. So down here we have shipping. Now they'll calculate the shipping cost for you if you have the weight of the item. So the shipping cost, it already has calculate them for me recommended, or if you would prefer to enter it yourself, you can select that option, but we're going to stick with the recommended option. And then you enter your zip code where this is coming from. And then below that it asks for a processing time. That's how long it takes you from the time that they place an order till the time you're able to ship. So on this item, most of our items take 1 to 2 weeks. That's what I'm going to select here. Below that, they ask where you'll ship. United States and worldwide, that's fine. They've already have, as a default, 6 USPS mail classes. That's fine also. Free shipping, you can choose to add that there. Handling fee, excuse that. Handling fee we don't need. And then down here we're going to add our item weight, which will be 14 ounces in an envelope. And the envelope will be a 9 by 6 by 1. Then you can press save and continue. All right, now that you've added a listing, you can press save and continue. On the next page, you're going to enter your information about how you will get paid when your items sell. The first thing it asks for is where your bank is located. Below that, it's going to ask where they should deposit your funds. You're going to give them the full name on your account, the account type, a routing number, and an account number. Below that, it asks for a little bit about yourself. You're going to tell them what country you're in, your first name, your last name, your birthday, the last 4 of your social security, your home address, city, state, zip code, and phone number. All of this is your general form information that you would fill out when somebody's wanting to contact you. And then from there you can press save and continue. Now on the very next page it's going to take you to will be down here, set up billing. The billing page is going to it's going to be where you enter where you want your fees and things to come out of. So it's going to be very similar to this page here, where you're either going to enter like a credit card number where you want to pay your fees from, or it can even be a bank account. And after that, you'll be able to make your Etsy store live.
Let's recap. In order to start an Etsy store, you're going to need to register. To do that, you'll be creating a username and a password. In addition, you're going to need an email. You're going to need a shop name. You're going to need at least one item in your store to be able to finalize and make your store live. You're also going to need bank account info, where they can send you the money that you bank, and also where they can, where you can pay your bill from for your Etsy listing fees and your transaction fees. In addition, they're going to need some of your general info, like your name, your address, and your social security number for tax purposes. This video is part of a series called The Business of Blacksmithing. And the video that came before this is called The Rule of 33, which is just kind of a little bit of kind of a pricing strategy and something to keep in mind, like how much money you're actually making when you're making items. The one that's coming after this video that you can keep an eye out for is the cost of selling on Etsy, where I actually do a breakdown of what your fees are and everything on a particular transaction. So I thank you for watching and have a blessed day.